Hi, most of the time your computer do not see your hard drive, and so you have to type in disk manager at the bottom of the screen. I'm using Windows 10, so press enter. It's going to take a while to load if you have a lot of hard drive plugged into, which I do. So it's just let it sit, and I have a SD card that was formatted into a different partition. And I use this method to delete everything and reformat it. So let me put in another SD card because this one is already ready done. So let's put in another SD card here. Okay, I just insert another SD card. I don't know that it have stuff inside or not, but if you already use it for like Raspberry Pi or different partition, it will show up. See, found a G drive, and this one is 64 gig. So you have to look for whatever you put in. Okay, so you just scroll down and check. Look, the one I just plugged in is 64 gig. So I'm looking for something is close to 64 gig, which is this one. Now this one is a new SD card apparently, so that does not help. So let me go ahead, pop this one out, and put another SD card in, just to show you how to delete the partition. All right, so I got 32 gig. This is used by different operating system. I put Raspberry Pi in it, so I cannot format this. So if I was to go and try to format this, it's only going to format the L drive as 112 megabyte. So as for example, if I was to go to look for that drive, I found the L drive. Okay, and this is the L drive, but when I try to format it, click format, it only going to format 120 gigabyte. Okay, it doesn't see it as 32 gigabyte, even though it's a 32 gigabyte. So how do you do that? How do you format it? You won't be able to format it because it only see it as 128, but you have a 32 gigabyte. So what I do is I use the disk manager. Now that you can't find it, you just have to type in disk manager. Without the MENT, it will find this. So you just go and delete it, say yes, delete everything. Okay, go here, delete this. Now, 32 gig normally is easy to format as FAT32 because Windows allow you to format anything smaller than 32 gigabyte SD card. Okay, but anything bigger than that, it only allow you to format as exFAT. So if you have like a 4 terabyte or anything like that, just format it as a. Okay, so now I'm going to create a new simple value. I'm going to click next, and then it automatically select a G, and I say that's fine. Next, you say you want to map the network path G already. Oh, okay, it's already been used, so I'll use something else. I guess M. Next. All right, so it automatically selects FAT32 because it knows it's a FAT32. Now, if you have a 4 terabyte or 64 gigabyte, it's going to automatically select exFAT. So just keep it as exFAT. It's no problem. Then you just click next and then finish. Now, if you're using an SSD card, it's going to ask you, do you want to use the MBA or MB something? And I just select the A because you want to select the one that all the operating system will be able to see it. You don't want to select the one that you cannot see it. So that's the thing. All right, so that one is done. So let me take that out. Let me see. Let me format this and then do okay. Yeah, see now it is a 32 gig. So this is ready, FAT32 ready to be used. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop this one out and show you the one with the 128 gigabyte. Now 128 gigabyte only allow you to format as FAT, EFAT, see EXFAT. Okay, it won't let you format anything else. Now, if you want to format your terabyte to other than EXFAT, then you just, you don't need this no more. You need to search for a file called GUIFormat. Okay, I don't have it. So let's go look for it. I probably know where I store it, but let's just say if you need that file. So you're gonna go and look for the file from Google search. So you're gonna type in GUI format, which is format to FAT32. Press enter. It's a free shareware. So you want to download from a site that is not going to have advertisement. Like this one will have an advertisement, and you don't want that. You just want to download something that is free and doesn't give you all kind of a pop-up screen. So GUIFormat. I'm going to download this one, FAT32 GUI download. And the one I'm looking for, this is a different software. The one I'm looking for is GUI. So that's not the one I want. So I'm going to close that. I'm going to go ahead and just type GUI.exe. Free download. Now that one is a FAT32 software, so you don't really have to type in. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and download this one. And free download, so click download. I don't like to use this site to download because it's trying to do, this site, it have some special thing. It's a security stuff. I don't really want that. See, this is an advertisement. This is not you want to click. Now let's go ahead and download, see what happens. Okay, so it actually worked. It actually gave me the file. So okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead, and you don't want to save anything on your desktop, your document, your download, because it eat up your space. So this folder is actually pointing to my physical hard drive. Okay, that's how you want to. And so I want to go ahead and save that file, and then I'm going to unzip it. All right, I guess download completed. It didn't give me a download location. All right, so let's go ahead and open the download folder. I'm going to go back to my shortcut because I don't know where the shortcut is. So it is on my 4 terabyte download folder. So I just download a file called, so I'm going to sort by date. I think it's still downloading, it's still not finished yet, apparently. Wow, it's taking that long to download this file. Oh, got it sorted in the wrong date. Okay, so it should be right here somewhere. Today is the May 21. So this is the one. Okay, this is the file that I just downloaded. So I'm going to unzip it to its own folder so I know exactly what's everything inside. So right there. Alright, the file you need is this one. Okay, you could run the 64-bit or the regular one. My computer is a 64 gig. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to click yes. Now, just give you information. See, it will format my 4 terabyte into a FAT32. So if you're not careful, it will kill your terabyte hard drive. Okay, you don't need a 4 terabyte to run this unless if it's on sale and stuff like that. And you say, I want a 4 terabyte on my Neo Geo RK stick. You just need like a 512 gigabytes is good enough. But I want to format the one I just put in, which is this one. This is right now, if I was to try to format this one, it won't let me because it is exFAT. Okay, now exFAT, anything bigger than 32 gigabyte, you try to format it, it won't allow you to select FAT32. But I want it to be FAT32. So you could format your 4 terabyte using the same software I just showed you. But I want to format my G drive, not my 4 terabyte. So G drive is 127 eFATs. Okay, I want to format to a FAT32. All right, so I'm going to put 128 gigabyte, and I'm going to click start. Say OK. Now, you will get this error if you have the window open, pointing to the SD card. This program will not allow you to format if a file is open. So make sure you actually close it. You're not pointing to it. All right. And make sure this is still on G drive. Sometimes when you do something not correct, it will change it to something else. And that's how I destroy my Neo Geo stick. And that's how I lost everything. So be careful. I had this happen to me twice, where I actually destroy my SD card. All right, so go ahead, click OK. It's a G drive, yes. All right, so if it's not open, it's gonna format successful, okay? And then it tell you donation, stuff like that. Okay, so it's done. So if you was to go to the G drive now, it will say FAT32 or your 4 terabyte or whatever might be. So now you go open your file manager, and then we're gonna look at the G drive. So something with the disk manager, it won't format it to a FAT32 unless you use that software. Okay, so if I go ahead and click property now it say that this is FAT32. See that? Okay, so that's how you format to a FAT32. And FAT32 is for all technology, soft stuff that like retro, arcade handheld system, stuff like that require FAT32. So that's the only reason why you have to format FAT32, because otherwise it only support 32 gigabyte. If you want to use more than 32 gigabyte, you have to format to a FAT32, because system only support FAT32 and Windows only support up to 32 gig. Anything higher than that, you have to download the website that I just downloaded. All right, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helped. Have a good, safe day, and talk to you later.